With today's top stories and tomorrow's full forecast in the first 5 minutes. Good afternoon. I'm Charisse LeClaire. This hot, humid day is bringing with it the potential for some severe weather. Hamden, Hampshire, and Franklin counties are all under a severe thunderstorm watch. Meteorologist Mike Skurko has been keeping an eye on this in the Pinpoint Weather Center. And Mike, what can we expect tonight?
Well, for the next couple of hours, we are dry here in downtown Springfield, but you can see these thunderstorms forming just off to the west, and there is the capability of some damaging winds, perhaps some vivid lightning, and a brief heavy downpour. A lot of shades of yellow and red appearing with that line now cutting through central New York. That line, if it stays together and keeps its current pace, is expected in the downtown Springfield area shortly before sunset. After about 7 or 8 o'clock, we could be looking at a bumpy ride in downtown Springfield and obviously sooner in the Berkshires. A severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 o'clock tonight, so these storms will die down very quickly after sunset. Right now, nothing brewing across western Mass, but it is very hot and very humid, helping fuel that thunderstorm potential for us as we finish out the day. Check out the heat index, topping out in the upper 90s today, when you factor in that temperature and certainly those high humidity levels. So again, a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock this evening. Showers will then die down as we go through the overnight hours. It stays muggy tonight, but we'll drop that humidity tomorrow. We'll also see a drier weather forecast start to evolve slowly but surely tomorrow, and then finally get some sunshine returning to western Mass as we get set for the upcoming weekend. We'll check out that complete 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes. Charisse?
Now, CBS3 Springfield Pinpoint Weather.
And here's a live look at our Pinpoint Doppler radar. Nothing brewing in western Mass just yet, but that will be changing over the next couple of hours. We're expecting a line of strong, possibly severe thunderstorms to develop across western Mass as we finish out the afternoon and head into the evening. You can see some cells are starting to form out near the Albany, New York area, and that will continue to be the case over the next few hours. There are more storms off to the west into central New York, and those will be working their way towards western Mass before the sun goes down. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock tonight, so the best chance of these storms moving through will be just before sunset. About 7 or 8 o'clock in the downtown Springfield area is the latest timing of those lines of storms. Now, a cold front is moving through the region. It's helping provide that trigger for these storms to develop, but it's also going to pass through and provide us some relief from this heat and humidity. Cooler and drier conditions are expected to return tomorrow. It'll be a slow return to the sunshine. We'll still see some clouds stick around on Thursday, but we should be back to mostly sunny skies by Friday and into the first half of the weekend. Temperatures across the region, another hot one today, 90 degrees in downtown Springfield for the second straight day. We're not going to make it an official heat wave again because temperatures will cool down tomorrow. 91 the current temperature in Westfield, 89 in Northampton, also 89 in Amherst. Take a look at the heat index. This is when you combine both the temperature and the high humidity levels. The dew points are in the low to mid 70s, pushing that heat index close to triple digits here in downtown Springfield. And it's all this heat and humidity that's providing the fuel for these thunderstorms to develop. Here's our radar and satellite loop across the northeast. The cold front is slicing through central New York right now. All the storms are forming ahead of that front. There are some shades of yellow and red embedded within those cells. This line will continue moving into southern New England. Again, its arrival is expected just before sunset. Now, fortunately for us, it's going to be an issue of the timing of these storms. It looks like it will be coming in just before sunset, but that may allow these storms to decrease a little bit, diminish just a touch as we go into the late afternoon. We are just on the very outer edge of this watch box. So futurecast this evening, not showing a significant amount of activity, but there still is that potential for a strong thunderstorm to fire up just as the day comes to an end. Some scattered rain showers will then continue through the overnight hours, and then we're looking at that drying trend tomorrow. An isolated shower may stick around in the morning, then skies will clear out for the second half of the day. We'll continue that on into the upcoming weekend. Mostly sunny skies returning for Friday and Saturday. High temperatures returning to 80 degrees tomorrow, staying in the lower 80s through the weekend, and then more showers and thunderstorms return for the early parts of next week. Don't forget, you can always get the latest forecast. Just log on to CBS3Springfield.com or find us on Facebook and Twitter at CBS3 Springfield.